Hello internet world, in today's video I'm going to be showing you two really useful USB hubs from Sabrent. These were very kindly sent in to me free of charge by the manufacturer. No money's exchanged hands, they haven't asked me to say anything in particular. I'm just going to share with you my opinion of these two products, which are really very useful indeed, because we all know nowadays when you buy a computer you never get enough ports. This one here will add 10 ports to your system, and this one here a massive 16 ports. So let's get on with the reviews. This is the Sabrent HB-BU10. It's a USB 3 10-port hub with individual power switches. It's a very useful device, allows you to add lots of ports to your computer but have the ultimate control. Inside the box we get some paperwork, we get some warranty information, how to get in touch with support. We also get a user guide. It's going to guide you through the specs and how to set this up. It's very straightforward though, but nice that they include a user guide in the box. We also get a power cable. Now depending upon which country you purchase this in, you'll get a country specific power cable. This end goes into your wall power socket and this end here goes into the multi-voltage power supply. This is the multi-voltage power supply. That's where you're going to plug in your power cable. And then the other end is a barrel type connector, which is going to go into the hub itself. Little tiny LED light to show that there's power going to it. It's as simple as that. We also get a USB 3 cable, nice thick gauge cable, USB 3 connections on this end here, one to go into your computer, the other to go into the hub itself. And then of course we get the hub, and before I show you the hub, let me just show you the box very quickly. This is what the box looks like. You can use it for card readers, your smartphone, hard drives and other USB peripherals, perhaps something like a printer for example. Just a really nice straightforward box with the picture of the product on the front. And then this is the hub itself. Really nice and compact. I'm very impressed with how this is constructed. It's primarily made of plastic, but don't let that detract from its overall value. It's a really great hub. So if we take a look at it, we've got some sort of rubberized section on the bottom, so it's not going to slip around on the desk too much. On this end here, we've got the connections for both that USB 3 cable I showed you, plus the input for the power supply. So this is a powered hub, really important factor. You're going to plug in all of your devices down here, and then we've got individual power switches for each product or device that you plug in. The fact that these have got power switches on make them very useful, because it means that you can switch the power off to devices that you're not using. Very useful. And when you turn the device on, you've got a little LED light to indicate that it's powered on. Of note, I will just let you know that this has a little plastic film on. I wanted to show you how it comes out of the box really, but you can peel this plastic film off before use. Now in use, I've used this for about 2 or 3 weeks now, and it's worked exceptionally well. It's allowed me to have my printer, my microphone, my webcam all plugged in and only using one port on my computer. It's a really great product from Sabrent and I can highly recommend it. This is the Sabrent HB-PU16. It's a 16-port USB 3 data hub and charger with individual switches. Not only does it act as a hub, but we've also got 90 watt of power in here as well. So if you plug something in that needs power, it will supply up to 90 watts to that device. Let's take a look at the box contents. We've got some information here about the support and how to get in touch if you need to. We've also got a power cable. So depending upon which country you buy this in, you'll get a country specific power cable. Figure 8 connection on this end that goes into the power adapter, and this end goes into your wall's power supply. And then we've got a USB cable, really nice thick gauge cable. This is a USB 3 cable. This end here will go into your computer, and then this end here will go into the hub itself. This is the multi-voltage power supply. So this will work in multiple countries. If we look on the underside here, 100 to 240 volts. And then this barrel type connector goes into the hub itself, and then that power cable I showed you earlier plugs in just there. We also get some additional bits and pieces here, which is really nice to see. We get a mounting option, so we can mount the hub onto a wall or underside of the desk, and you get some wall plugs and screws included, and this nice metal plate included inside the box as well. Before we take a look at the hub, let's take a look at the box. So you can see here some of the specifications. Rear screw panel included, just some details there and the model number. It's just a really nice hub. Oh, on the underside here we've just got some of the features listed, including that we've got 16 super speed USB 3 ports. We've also got the fact that we can safely charge up to 16 USB devices simultaneously, and each USB port is capable of delivering up to 1.1 milliamp of current. Works with Windows, Mac and Linux as well. So nice details on the box. Let's take a look at the hub itself. This is a great hub. It's really well made. It's a metal casing to this hub, and we've got not one, not two, not three, but 16. Yeah, 16 ports we can add to our computer with this. This is a great addition to a system, because computers nowadays, especially when you get to something like an Ultrabook or a laptop, always got very minimal amount of ports on them nowadays. But even desktop computers, there's so many devices we find ourselves having to plug in. Things like printers, webcams, USB microphones, digital cameras, even our smartphones for charging. There are just so many devices that need a USB port. So this will add up to 16 USB ports to your computer. On the underside here we've got these, you can peel these off, but these are little sort of micro sort of sticky pads. So these are just allow it to sit on a desk and not slide around too much. Of course you've got that optional mounting option as well, so you can actually mount it with that bracket that's supplied, or the mounting plate I should say that's supplied. And then on this end here, where it's sort of capped with a plastic cap at the end, this is where you're going to plug in the power supply and that USB 3 cable. This end's completely blank. This is a really well engineered hub, and over my past few weeks of using this, I plugged in so many peripherals and really tested it to its limits. It charges my iPad and my iPhone beautifully, and also allows me to connect things like my web camera and also my microphone, all only using one port on my computer, which is absolutely fantastic. Really recommend this hub from Sabrent. You should definitely check it out. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'm sure you'll agree that these are really useful products. Let me know in the comments section below whether you'd go for the 10 port one or the 16 port version. I've left links down in the video description to where you can pick these up for yourself, along with a link to the Sabrent website. Thanks for watching everyone, I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in another video very, very soon.